Hello, everyone. Are you able to hear me? Everything looking and sounding all right? Try to be more centered today. Hello, Dragon King. Good to see you here. Hello, Cat Father. How's everyone's day going? Hopefully I'm not doing the same thing as last week where I'm talking and nothing's coming out. Right. I'm going to pull up my thing so then I can test it. Running a little bit behind. We had some guests over and had dinner and just a little behind. Yeah, you can hear me. Thank you, Alley Cat, for confirming. Is there background music? I can't remember how I set this up. Is it just me? If it's just me, then maybe we should just move on. Let's go on to this over here. So the game loading up. Who's ready to move on to chapter 9? So let's update that first. Skip. Then these portraits look like they got all messed up. Let's get rid of that cropping. Ah, you're not Lalalicious. Who are you? Skip. Anyone up to anything exciting today? Wow, I just spelled. That's exciting. Gotta pay attention or something. So we could see a sneak peek at the Tana replacement. Sneak peek of Innes. There's their dad. Did not replace him because he's not actually playable. Good to see you here, Mini Boss Atlas. Hope you're having a great day. I wish I could set up something so that I could like auto do this. Oh no, the tower, the stones. Ah! They've broken it. How rude. Edge. Money! Yes! Farewell, brother. I will return. To be honest, I still do not want you to go. Skip. Eirika and Ephraim will now part ways. Which of them will you accompany? Hello. Good to see you here, Bop Bop the Sad Clown. Hope you had a good day. So we're gonna go with the Eirika route because that was already discussed. Here we got Fusion. Yes. Skip. Right. Yes, but the tower has appeared, but we're not using it. For this run, we're just doing the hard Ironman CMU, so no free grinding. Was this auto-scroll? No. Lalicious chooses to travel by sea to the theocracy of Raston. His search for a ship leads him to Port Curis in Carcino. Carcino is a young nation ruled by a council of merchants, and it is an ally of Frelia. Carcino council leader Klimt, a staunch opponent of Grotto's imperialistic actions, has pledged Carcino's support to Frelia in this conflict. Prince Bramble also intends to pass through Carcino on his way to Johanna. Aloysius believes there is nothing to fear in Carcino, but he is wrong. Chapter 9, Distant Blade. Alright, I'm pretty excited to see the new units in action. This chapter we're going to get Tana, the replacement for Tana, as well as Amelia. Yes, gloat all you want. So that's the Tana replacement that's below, that has an axe, feminine in figure. We get to see the Larchel replacement as well as the Dulzla replacement right there. Just a sneak peek, nothing more. I haven't changed any of this dialogue. Also get to see what the boss looks like. Alright. So, the MVP of last chapter was Nessie. Bring back Fiddle. I wish I could. I can't. I don't really know how to do that currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get battle prep set up. Does anyone want to vote for, have any recommendations of who I can't deploy this chapter? Who's going to get booed off stage? Last chapter it was Ben, Barack, and Michaela. I mean Rudius. So I'm going to bring those three, plus Nessie, because Nessie was the MVP, and then see what else to do from there. Let's look at the map. It really stinks that Fiddle got crit. Well, he got hit and crit. It's just terrible luck. So this is Binks. Binks is the leader of a band of mercenaries hired by an unknown ancient, and he has erosion, so he can get rid of our weapons, our items, as well as the leadership star. Very defensive stats with the defense and resistance on there. Alright, so let's pick the rest of our units. If nobody gets voted, that's also fine. I don't think someone has to be booed off stage every time. Plus it's like it's been a whole week since last chapter, so I'm gonna bring Helena and Dodger for the power combo. And then who else? Probably Fusion. It'd be really nice to bring these flyers, so then I can work with trying to get to the side objectives earlier. And then let's see. I'm thinking one of these four. Probably Boppington, because then we'd have two healers. Don't worry. People benched won't be benched permanently. So this is Tiny the Mighty. Name's a little bit too long for the display. Tiny the Mighty was submitted by Alleycat 2016. Tiny but not to be messed with is a female fighter with a leadership star as well as death blow and some really good growths in strength and defense resistance. Alright, that's Tiny the Mighty. Okay, let's give everyone a vulnerary if I have them. You look like you could use a potion. Yeah, goodbye Fiddle. Getting forced to the bench on chapter 7 really bit him in the butt. Right, vulnerary. Maybe give you an extra. I do have an angelic robe, so I might give that out before the chapter. Vulnerary. Lance. It's only one toss, but you know, someone's got to use it. It's going to do nothing in my inventory otherwise. Dodger has all the fancy weapons. Boppington has Flex, Fenrir, Heal. Do I want to give her Light Magic? Or Anima? Maybe not yet. You could have another weapon. Fusion with the Vulnerary. Michaela needs weapons. Let's go with those. Maybe an extra Vulnerary. You can have an extra Vulnerary too. Now let's look to see who could benefit the most from that Angelic Robe. Probably Dodger. If we're committing to Dodger long term, because he's not going to gain any health. It'd make it so he survives the hit, potentially, but he's not going to have any defense, so maybe giving it to him wouldn't be that helpful. Michaela, maybe? So it's either Michaela or not Rudius. It's always good to give it to Lalicious, because Lalicious is the main lord, so if they die, we have to redo the run. So my things, you're committed to Dodger? Okay, I'm going to put it up to a vote, and we're not going to do it until like next chapter, or we can do it in the middle of the chapter, but it's Angelic Robe, and it's going to be Dodger, Michaela, and Lalicious. Was there another option? I don't know. But that's going to be the poll. That's going to be going on while I'm starting up the chapter. Alright, I'm planning to have Nessie go south, deal with all those people. I'm going to have Michaela and Fusion go southwest. And then I'm going to have these people just try to book it through here as fast as possible. Everyone else. So splitting the group. Always fun. It's true. Mini Boss Atlas should be committed to Dodger. You made him. That's your baby right here. I hate feeling pain and will do anything to stay safe. So let's see what Tiny the Mighty can do. Nessie, if you'd be so kind as to go and work with this pirate, try to figure out something. You can go over here. I'm just checking on the spill. It's still there. Not going anywhere. Only slightly concerned. Definitely gonna go try to fix it during enemy phase. That's funny, Pop Pop. That's funny. Your son. If they choose to go for Barak, they choose to go for Barak, and that's their own fault. I'm gonna have Ben stand over here to give the passive healing, and then I'm also gonna have Michaela stand within 3 spaces of Nessie to give the charm boost. And then Fusion. Can you just like attack this dude? Nope. You need a javelin. You don't have a javelin. So I'm gonna put you over here too. Let's have you stand here, you stand here. Okay, I'm gonna go get something for this spill. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Looks like nobody died though, because it's not stopped on a death screen. Hopefully that's it. Tiny the Mighty didn't get hit. Nessie didn't get hit. All good, all good. I didn't even need to be here. Must have been a really short, quick one. Alright, so let's have you move. I want to be attacked by them, but nobody else. So maybe right here. Just build up Tiny the Mighty. Loving the animations. Doing the palettes look good too. Mini Boss Atlas is the main palette person. So anything that looks good and right in the proper color, that wasn't me. Go there. Get rid of that pirate. Gotta show them who's boss. They have the wrong color stripes. How dare they be on your waters? From Master Seal. Nice, loving it. So far, so good. Should I just have them beat him up? There's an archer right here. I don't want to be in that spot. No silly mistakes is the goal. Not guaranteed, but it's the goal. I could set it up for Michaela to get the kill. Nice dodge. If I'm not mistaken, that palette's updated. Is that true, Mini Boss? You updated Fusion's palette? Good stuff. I've noticed that if you show one thing on the preview, but then in game the palette is a little different. Yeah, so that'd be the case where I import like a custom combat animations. So that'd be for ones we'll see later. I don't know if any of these have custom combat animations, but let's have Dodger be right here with the Slim. As long as it's out of reach of the archer. There we go. Then Helena, if you could be so kind. Gotta keep building that support. Archer, you need someone to deal with. Let's give you... Rock? I mean Rudius. That's what I meant to say. You can use your one use of your javelin. Have you stand here, Barak. I can't remember who you support with. Everyone's all different. I have Ben stand here. He can give Bond to Nessie. Up, up. They're going for Dodger. Fools. First level of the stream. Strength and luck. Is he going to cap strength before he hits level 10 too? Already capped speed. Oh, sick. Getting that 7% crit. Nice. I totally meant for that soldier to go for Tiny the Mighty. But they really didn't want to. Good throw. Magic and resistance, okay. Gotta cover your weak spots, I guess. So my current plan is to abandon Nessie, leave her on the waters, and have her deal with these pirates in Mortal Kombat. So that's one that has a steel axe. I'm gonna have her attack them with her hand axe. And then, well, maybe I'll have her attack him with her hand axe from there. There we go, nice. This is a great chapter for Nessie. She gets lots of XP. So I need to get to this village before that pirate. but this sniper is deadly, so I gotta look out for them. Otherwise, fusion will be fine. So I think if I go right here, you'll have no issues. And then let's plop Michaela nearby for support boost. Maybe right here, so then she could go down to that village if I wanted. Okay, now time to deal with this mess. So we have Dodger, could kill one of them, but it needs to stay out of range, so back here. Got it. Let's see what you do. Not quite a kill. Could you kill if Bobbington assists? For sure. I think I'm gonna close that poll. Looks like the majority is Lawlicious. Lawlicious is gonna get that Angelic Rope. And Ben get the kill. Oh, I need to give him a longbow or something. Alright, so let's move Rudius up. He'll be fine. Just gotta give him a little bit of XP. Good dodge. Good stuff. I think you should use the Slim Lance. Luck. Alright, so let's see. I don't have anyone with Provoke that I want to be in range. Helena isn't quite there. If I were to move closer, would it be bad? Not really. I'll throw Barak up here. Get Helena a little bit of XP. Keeping her within support range of Dodger. Does anyone think my game should be louder? My voice should be louder? Any of that stuff? I remember to sit up. So, benefits of having a toddler is, I don't know if it's a benefit. We were just eating ice cream, and then all of a sudden my leg was getting really warm and wet. So I'm like, what are you doing? She's potty trained. It's just maybe she didn't want to say she needed the bathroom because we had some guests over, but that was definitely awful. Last time she peed on me was when we were at a water park, and same situation. We were eating ice cream and she did it twice. Same water park. It must be something about ice cream. I don't know. Probably gonna have to cut it back on it for her. Mini Boss Atlas. Any benefits of a toddler? I think so. I think having a toddler is a lot of fun. They definitely keep you busy. So if you're bored, just have a kid. It'll fill your schedule. I don't have any free time until after she goes to bed. I get back from work, and that's all I do is take care of my daughter. Let's see, how do you do fusion? You should be fine. Hello, I haven't replaced you yet. Nothing but joy? Joy and misery. Equal parts. She's definitely a handful. Way more work than what I was expecting. I was used to like babysitting and helping with my sisters, but that's nothing in comparison to actually having a child. what I could do is I could have Michaela get really close, and then next turn she can Kanto out. So sword people are definitely my weakness. Let's have Rudius come here, give him a little poke. I think the thing that was the hardest for me to adjust to, and I'm still adjusting to, is the screaming. Like, it's just so much screaming. For the littlest things now, because she's a toddler, it could be that, like, she didn't want that food, or I cut her food wrong, or she wanted a different cup. It's intense. A lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. Barak, you can't reach. And I totally plopped him right in reach of that sniper. What is this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to rescue Ben out and back up, because Ben would die. Because snipers have crit boost, so he has 22 crit, plus damage and like attack speed. Yeah, Ben would die if I left him here, so let's back you up. Dude. Okay, well... that's okay. Who would survive? Steel bow, 102 hit. Maybe if I gave you a slim lance? Can you rescue? You can't. Poppington can't. You could rescue, but then who could rescue Ben? Definitely not putting Lalicious in range. This just really stinks. Let's rescue you. Let's plop you somewhere else. So where would I put Ben? Let's move you right here. Well, the mage. I want the mage to be able to hit Michaela, not Michaela, Helena. Stressing, but I don't want the mercenary to hit Helena, so I would want Malicious up here, or here, to plop them here. So let's plop Ben. Let's just go the furthest back I can. Take drop. It's out of reach. You can get Lalicious, that's okay. You can't get Lalicious. Dodger's gonna be right here, or right here. If I have Dodger right here, it's less potential damage, plus he could kill this one. But then he doesn't get that Slim Lance. Slim Lance makes him more dodgy because he has, like, negative con, so... could always put him right... No. I have to put him up, otherwise Tiny the Mighty has a really short run. Let's go with this. Dodge. I think toddlers are great joy for when you're a grandparent, because then you can get them all hopped up on sugar or whatever else you just got them that they really shouldn't have, and then walk away. So I could give someone a barrier. That's not really helpful. You're going to stand here for moral support. Let's see what happens. Starting off the stream real strong with that amateur mistake. Maybe Dodger will level up and get another luck or something. Boosts his evade by 1. Yep. Good. You're falling right for my trap. With that part, at least. Going for fusion. Boost up my chair a little. Going for dodger. Nice. Whew. that was stressing me out. Okay. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. Alright, let's go look at the Amelia replacement. This is Rosie, created by Dicehead22. And they're an aggressive lance fighter, egotistical and self-centered. So they have Miracle, and they have some growth investments in there as well. So let's see. So if I were to have her there, she would probably get nuked by that one. So I want them to be able to attack her when she has a little advantage. So I'm gonna... What? You have one hand axe? Who did battle preps? She'll be fine. Michaela's there. I'm gonna send fusion over there. I could also have her back up, or just go directly west. So I need to kill this guy. They've got to go. Boppington, I need your assistance with this mage. Doesn't matter that they double you, you're just so resistant to their magic. Weapon advantage plus super awesome tome. Here we go. Anyone have a favorite reel or favorite, short from the last week? Sadly, my wife was on strike, so all of those were me. I did consult with her on the finer details of things, like does this audio go well with that, or stuff like that. That's what I definitely consulted with her, which was very helpful, but she was on strike from actual video editing. I'm gonna have to up my game or something. I don't know. Malicious. Perfect setup. Anyone have any tips on how to bribe your wife into helping you with a hobby? Who do you have? I think you must have somebody. So let's put you here. Bloop. There you are. Plan, go in, and then out. And then I want to be on this square specifically, which is 3 up from the wall. Hello. Okay, got the regal bit. 1, 2, 3. % of death. Thankfully, 2RN favors the... It's like... How would I explain it? 2RN is biased. So it's either biased above 50% or below 50%. So that 2% was really like a 1 or maybe something even lower. Anything above 50% is more likely to hit. That's just how the game has it set up for making it feel better. Good stuff, Nessie. Alright, so who do I do what with? Did they even mess with you? No, they're just going for something. How far can you reach? You can't reach them. Gotta sneak in there. I don't think I want Nessie to go solo combat on all of these people, but you know, at least a little bit, it's fine. Because I don't want them to be shot. Let's have you move right here. Let's have you move right here. Let's have Bop Bop go over here to injure. Well, you have a hand axe. That's exciting. Nessie is doing great. She's putting in good work. Is this another dodger thing? It's just easier. I'm not gonna risk anything. Love that guaranteed miss. I mean, the guaranteed dodge. You stand there to mark the spot. And then let's see if we can get Rudius into a better spot. Who can hit you? Yider. Okay, let's have you go here. You're gonna be the front runner. Have you right here. I need you to provide passive support. And actually I need you to go shopping. There are shops here. I love a good shopping spree. What? Look at that. 8%. Is that beneficial? Not really, or not right now. They have too many sword units. But I think he's fast enough. He would totally get doubled. He wouldn't die. I don't think, but it's okay. Good stuff, Rudius. I'm glad they charge. It makes my life easier. Oh, a hand axe. Good thing I checked. Not. So I'm trying out contacts recently, and I don't know if this is normal, but it's really bright when I go outside, or when I like use the screen for too long. It's just really, really bright. I feel like I need to have sunglasses on all the time. And a kill. You have great resistance. Fantastic resistance. I think I just plop you there, because that still has a little bit of a void. And then maybe nice 1%? 1% crit. That's what we're seeing right there. You really didn't like that archer. How dare they? So I'm gonna have my anti-sword people go... Well, it's too late for them to help. Except for right here. They could help with this person. You're gonna stand here. You're gonna stand here. So I need to focus on these swords. They're definitely my weakness. Pew pew. I'm gonna have to use the Fenrir again. These mercenaries are, like, they hit pretty hard, they have a lot of HP, they're very fast and accurate. So compared to my axe heavy army, they're like my greatest weakness. I probably should have healed Rudius first. I do have Helena, which is not fast enough. Dodger can come up here, take care of this guy. Let's simplify it a little. Almost cap strength. Can you hit him? He would kill you. Okay. Can you hit him? Probably. Would he kill Lalalicious? No. That's good. Would he kill Ben? So I'm thinking I'll have Ben, that's not Ben, Barak stand here. And then we're just gonna try Turtle. So Lalalicious should, I can pull this guy over with Helena. Really risky play. Really, really risky. But twice, but I can't use it. It's just, if I do, you could die. Yeah, it's not worth it. Maybe I leave Tiny the Mighty in range just for them to attempt to get her. And I leave her on that forest, so that'd still be death. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have her stand there, and then the pirate wouldn't be able to melee Helena, which would boost her chance of success. Alright. Not good, but we're fine. We're managing, we're coping. I only have 2 cats in my office right now. I totally forgot to look about them. Good dodge. Level. Strength, skill, speed. Almost all stats double digits. I think all the strength stats, the boons. Good dodge, Brock. Let's see it again. Nice. Nessie's having some peak performance right now. This is the moment. Thank goodness. Just holding my breath a little there. Thank you for Bond. I probably should have brought another mage or something. I wasn't thinking about team composition. Not as much as I should have been. No resistance. No resistance. What is this madness? Hey Nessie, can you please take care of this? Wow. Wow. This is phenomenal performance for Nessie. I'm curious what the probability of all those hits and dodges were up to this point, because I don't know if she's really been hit. I'm gonna put you there. Those archers don't move. And I only want you in range because you have the defense from your class. Actually, Michaela has the defense. Is this a mistake? He'll be fine, he's fast enough. Just need one of them to pull him down. Alright, so let's have Rudius do this. So close. Set it up for Ben. Gotta give the Blessed Archer some kills. Well, I'm definitely going to heal Alalicious, so I'm going to have Ben go here. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm A-okay with backseat driving. I know there's a bit of a delay, but if you notice something and I don't notice it before like I do anything crazy, I'd love a reach out. Just saying, hey, buddy, listen to this. You're doing it wrong. That's okay. Let me take care of this guy, please. Crit for the style. 2%. Should probably just give him skill books just for the style. Alright, Lena's gonna go over here, heal you. She has a shopping mission, but not yet. It'll happen soon. Rock. Would that be a waste? Probably. You're the PRI here, no backseating necessary. PRI stands for Prince, Princess, Prettiest. I don't. I'm only PRI. Prettiest is with an E, so that's not even true, and it wouldn't be true anyways. So, because Mini Boss, you're the prettiest. Did you think more about streaming other days? I thought about it. I was thinking about doing like a stream midweek. I'd taken a day off on Wednesday for our anniversary, but we were busy all day and I didn't need to, you know. But if I were, I would probably stream a different game, maybe not the CMU, just because like we need a week to fill the characters in, accept submissions, all that stuff. I might do Dark Deity 2. I might do Darkest Dungeon 2. I might do like a ROM hack. I was looking at Storage. I can't say it right now because I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't remember what it's called. But it's a ROM hack where you start with a bunch of money and you're trying to escort people. I was thinking about playing that one. It looked like a lot of fun. I think it's just Storage. As well as I could potentially stream the ROM hack I made, but I'm kind of nervous to do that. I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know if I left anything broken or if I had fixed all the dialogues. If I were to stream on another day, what day of the week would work best for everyone here? I could potentially do it on Tuesday nights. It might be a little later than this. Like 8 p.m. Central start. I could potentially do it on Thursday nights. Same deal. Because that's the night where those 2 nights are the nights that I watch my daughter. My wife has to work. I also watch her on Friday nights, but that's standard, normal stuff. I'm always looking for easy recipes as well for cooking. I'm definitely all about the low maintenance stuff. Gotta do what works best for me. Thank you, yeah. But, so it'd have to be one of those nights. Okay, I like it. Appreciate that. Solid piece of advice. Keep forgetting these guys don't move, even though they show up on the... What button is it? That button. Okay. Let's lure some of these this away. I would love to be able to recruit Rosie, so I gotta hustle it. Can you do Tiny the Mighty? If someone were to set it up, you could totally take them down. Delicious. I want you to stay in the back. Even though you're the only one that can recruit Rosie. I could also potentially stream Other Side, or like the Banner Saga. I think it's the Banner Saga. But I love the Banner Saga. I have the first, second, and third game. I haven't played the third game as much, but the first game I definitely played a ton of. The second game I played a ton of. I like to try to do where I start, and then I work my way through the whole thing. But from doing that with like gaming fatigue, I made it through game 1, and then I might make it through game 2. And then I just like drop off. So thanks, Alley Cat. If you make it, wait, let me read that. My eyes are bugging out. Hey, I like watching your stream. If you make it when I work, I can't. That's true. But, you know, you could always watch it later. It's recorded. It's on the YouTubes. So this is a fire. I don't really want to get fired. And I thought I had you far enough back. I could have Boppington heal, but who has the barrier staff? Boppington has the barrier staff. No resistance. No resistance. No resistance, pretty much. No resistance. I think that's like the huge bane of this current selection. So I'm gonna give it to Barak. Barak can stand a little closer. Aggro the mage a little. Block off one of Lalalicious' potential attack spots. But Mini Boss Atlas, what do you really mean by PRI? I'm curious. At what time I watch our daughter too? I just mentioned the nights I'm watching her, you know? That's... I'm not saying you don't watch her. That's bad English. I'm just saying when I watch her is all. That's a great level up. Okay. Let's just position the rest of them somewhere. I have Bond on this side, so it would reach everyone. So maybe just like that. The squad of 3 is just doing really great work. They're just going forwards. Ah, mini boss. I see what you mean. You didn't notice it was pre. You thought it was pro. I also feel that most of my days, most of my life. Wow. That's... Well, you got him, but he got you, so... Barak is... Well, that puts him in range advantage. If only he had a hand axe. I think that staff just would have saved him from potential death. How much does it boost his resistance by? Like 8? Or is it just 6? I'll have to check. 7. Dodger. Wow. That is so much damage. It's just so much damage. Even if I only use Dodger on player phase, it's still a great unit. I need to go shopping. So Barak, you can stand there. Helena will heal you. Let's use up that mend a little bit. I think it's within reach for the mend. I apologize about not having, like, on YouTube the stream set as scheduled. Internally, I just think of it as always scheduled for Saturdays, but I should probably do that for the next few weeks. There's nobody. Let's run. Gotta book it. Oh, wow. What was all that? My chat just wanted to dance. I still haven't figured out what causes that. I didn't touch anything, so no clue. Maybe it's my Streamlabs. I don't know. If I do that, you can get attacked by both. There's an Axe Reaver there. So I wouldn't like that much. But you're the best with the mages. I don't think I have a Javelin. So what I could do is I could back up and then pull one out. How about you stand here? You look pretty. We're gonna back up to you, pull them towards us. I want to be right where you are, Fusion. Thank you. Good dodge, good stuff. Nessie's still on fire. She's doing great. Run! Onward. Here you go, Nessie. Again. I don't really... I'm feeling a little confident now, so if anyone wants to start saying who they would vote for the MVP, now is a great time to do it. I'm thinking that this chapter will wrap up next 10 minutes max. I'll try to hurry it up. The hard part about this map is already over. Now it's just gotta go forward. Don't do anything stupid. Onward. Maybe you could go shopping first. Look at all this stuff. I don't even have anyone who can use swords. Let's buy Iron Lance. Let's buy like 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then let's do 5 hand axes too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are just extremely useful items. I'm gonna buy a steel bow. I'm gonna buy a steel axe. I'm gonna buy a steel lance. And then I will get a sword unit eventually. So worst case scenario, I could always turn fusion into a sword unit. If you could be so kind as to carry her to her next destination. Should she have to pay for lift services? I don't know. No! I was too slow. What? Man. Turn 12? I really was. I must have been turtling it or something. Disappointing. Disappointing. Now it's going to be even harder to train her up. But now I don't have to rush. So if you go right here, give you some little bit of XP. Forgot you get attacked twice, so 18, 18. 13, 26, that's bad. Who dares? If I had Poppington stand there. He has Shade, so she would block one of them. She'd get hit by this guy. And potentially that guy. I think that Tiny the Mighty is so con heavy that I can't pick her up. What happened? You looked away for a moment? I messed up. I done goofed. Yeah, I done goofed. I put Tiny the Mighty in a bad spot. And I can't even really finish the map right away, because if I try to finish the map, Binks is just going to bot me. There's not a ton of damage. He's not like... but... could kill him. So he only does 14. Potentially more. How much does he do to Michaela? 12. Rudius could stand there if only I had an Axe Reaver. That would have made it phenomenal. No one can pick her up. She's too big. Yeah, nobody can do it. So let's do... I don't want to put Lalicious in danger because Lalicious only has 3 defense. But I could move him like right here and then hope that he gets something. Nope. I could put Rudius there. Rudius would take... they have 8 damage on him, I believe. So it'd be boosted up to 9. 9, 10, I mean... yeah, he'd be fine. So that's the move. This is the safest. He'll survive. He won't like it, but he'll survive. Ah, my goodness. Let's pop you right here. So now I don't need to rush in, try to kill him. It wouldn't be a bad thing, so but I can be more cautious. So I'm definitely going to kill that archer, and then I'm going to put Michaela outside of reach, so then she can't get shot by that mage, the sage, Mr. Binks. That is where you go. Still dodging queen. I forgot to take into account potential crits. Ah, he's got it. Easy peasy. Blast. This ain't right. These guys are too tough. 5,000 gold ain't nearly enough for this. You can't touch fusion. Key is speed. Go here. Shoot him. Poppington, I'm gonna need you to... Ooh, I don't like that, but you'll be fine. $13 damage if they hit you on my turn and then their turn. That would have been bad. Bad news. Why am I not using Dodger? What is this? How did he get to level 10? He's just going up the ranks so fast. That's why I'm not using him. He needs to chill out a little. I'm gonna send Brock down just in case. I don't think they have any reinforcements. Let's go shopping for good luck. Let's get an unlock just in case. And then let's get a mend. Let's get another mend because we have 2 healers. And I love little Maries, so let's get like 4 of those. And then let's buy 2 torches. Well, 1. Yeah, just another torch. And then, do I have any of this stuff? Let's buy a shine and a thunder. I think I need dark magic stuff, but I don't really have any dark magic stuff available to buy. Alright, let's do it. So, I'll probably just have Rudius back up. I have Tiny the Mighty come in for the one that she has the highest chance of killing. Right here. Nice. I don't know if we've seen a crit from Tiny the Mighty. Alleycat 2016, if you want me to change her name so it fits, I could do that. I don't, maybe get rid of the, or just do TNY instead of TINY. That's probably why Dodger's gaining so many levels. Would that be bad? No. Lawlicious is also a high level. Good dodge, good stuff. Love it. And this is Dodger without a Slim Lance, by the way. So he's getting slowed down by his Iron Lance. I'm gonna definitely have to give him a body ring. Mini Boss Atlas, do you want Dodger to... What do you want him to promote into? As soon as he caps his strength, I'm gonna promote him. Get rid of the, so it's Tiny Mighty. I can do that. Let's go down here, pick off this archer. Yep, still the Steel Lance. I forgot to put Michaela there first, so then he could get the bonus hit for that 1%. Crazy things happen. Fuck. That's not great. That's not great at all. Just 2 people left. Recruit 3 is a thing. Recruit 3 is definitely a thing. So the Axe Reaver would be good against everyone except for Rudius. So let's have Rudius go right here in Poppington. Just patch him up a little bit. I think I might have called it Super Recruit, just because I wanted something to make it easier on my side. So this one's like Advanced Recruit rather than just Recruit. So how would you do, Nessie? Can you kill this boss? You totally could. You totally could. Let's enemy phase it. And then you back up a little bit. And we'll just leave it there. I think what took so long and why Rosie got away is because I was focusing super heavily on the side objectives rather than the potential recruit. So that that secured 2 stat boosters, which is nice. Not mandatory, but it's nice. Good job, Nessie. You got this. Let's see your level. Level 11. Strength, skills. Everything but defense, really. Give XP. Okay, I'm going to throw a poll up in just a second. The poll is going to include Nessie, Fusion, Michaela, and Dodger. That stinking Pablo, he lied to me. Okay, MVP, Nessie, Fusion, another phenomenal level. There's the MVP poll. Your Highness, are you well? Skip. Oh yeah, speed him up. He knows the stuff. I'm skipping the dialogue. It's all original FE8. I haven't replaced yet, but thank you for the robes. So Lalicious gets one of them. Hi, Spider. Before I read this, what chapter is it? Chapter 10. Let's do it. Tarsino has betrayed Ferelia and joined forces with Grotto. Tarsino's troops stop Prince Bramble, blocking his way to Johanna. With soldiers occupying the road forward and back, he is trapped in a hopeless situation. Lalicious rushes to the prince's aid. I should have totally fixed this too. Nobody was booed off stage. Or maybe it was really Edge was booed off stage. Because, you know, we can't play as him. Lot of stuff. Woo! Look at that. So these are the new replacements. We have the Garrick replacement right there. We have the Inez replacement. And then we have... well, the one on the far right is the Tethys replacement. Skip. Alright, let's close that poll. See what people are thinking. Alright. So 3-0 for Nessie. Nessie's the MVP again, so I'm going to change this a little bit so it's visualized. I think it's going to just go Nessie 2 or X2. I don't know. Nessie. Nessie again. Anyone have any preferences of who shouldn't be deployed? First we had voted on someone, on Lalicious getting this angelic rope. There you go. Now you can be more healthy. Less squishy. So I get to take 12 units on this map. That means 3 people are benched. Could take Fluffy. Fluffy'd be great. Distraction. Zephyr would be great as well. And I looked in the Discord, and I definitely got Zephyr wrong. Zephyr's supposed to be a shaman. So that's fixed now, but for the rest of this run, this current run with Lalicious, Zephyr is a mage. And I think he does great as a mage too. So we got Annie. Very offensive build. And then we have Fluffy, our Provoke Knight. Let's check the map. Oops, why'd I push that button? Right, so I moved people around just based off of Garrick was right here, and Inez was right here, and Tethys was right here, just so then it gives them a better chance of surviving. Because with the current rule set, this is the starting stats. That is pretty weak, easy to kill. So just having, what was it? They're level 10, so they had 15 stat points to distribute. Shamans probably don't have great starting bases, female shamans. So we have Certain Blow, Seal Defense. Holly is a dark mage from Johanna who simply refuses to mind her own business. And then this is the Tethys replacement, Supremacy. Supremacy is a monster from the deep searching for a better life. They have Seal Attack, Kanto, and Seal Defense, as well as pretty decent, well, very offensive stats. This is Bramble. Bramble is the Prince of Frelia. He's brash and arrogant, but good at heart. He's a warrior with 10 strength, 8 defense, 8 speed, 8 skill, with Certain Blow, as well as Defiant Strength. Defiant Strength is the class skill. All promoted classes either get a Defiant skill or, what's it called? Crit boost. So the front lines are swords. That's not great for my axe people. Let's see if I have any other lances I can put up front. Don't have any other lances, so maybe I'll just put Nessie in the back. Barak, you have the movement. You'll be fine back there. So we're bringing out Cyanna. Who else should we bring out? Definitely Michaela and Fusion. My goal is to go south as quick as possible, because there's an archer that's coming down from the south, and he has a ballista available, so he's gonna go and just try to annihilate Supremacy. So maybe I bench one of my axes. So Nessie did fantastic. Shouldn't be benched. Tiny the Mighty is gonna help recruit, so I can't bench one of them. Lalicious, impossible. So who is it? Dodger is a high level, very helpful against all these people. I could probably bench him, but that'd be in a way handicapping myself. So I feel like I should have a mage. And he's up her. Let's see. Dark magic is good against dark and light. Maybe I just bring out Annie and I bench Ben. Yeah, I like switching between the two so then they're both kind of evenly leveled. And then who is too high level? I could probably bench Barak, but him being able to run through people is very nice. I don't think I need Fluffy on this map. I'll definitely bring him back out. He will make a reappearance. It's just, this map's starting pretty crammed. Bring Fluffy back? But who would I bench? You know? Someone's gotta hit the bench for Fluffy to come out. Kind of need my flyers to help get south, but I could bench Fusion. If I were to bench someone, it'd be Fusion. Well, yeah, it'd be Fusion because I think I already gave Michaela a stat booster. Let's give that to Dodger. He's almost capped in what he can grow. And then who can use fire magic? I think Boppington can. Well, he could come back now. It's fine. You don't need double heals. So I have this angelic robe as well as a dragon shield. Ooh, an axe reaver. There we go. That's what I was asking for. Now you're ready. Let's give all my axe units that are deployed hand axes. Anyone who can wield a hand axe should have a hand axe. This is going to really boost my army. Being able to attack from 2 range. It's phenomenal. I probably should have bought more. I didn't realize I had that many axe units in current employee. Let's just give those up. You look like you could use this, not the unlock. The regal bit is only for Lalalicious, so therefore it's useless for you. Boppington, I think it would be great if you could have... I think that's fine. You have Elfire, maybe a lighter tome, so you're not weighed down. Dodger. Let's be honest, you're not going to use the Vulnerary. If you need to use the Vulnerary, that means you're dead. So... Let's get rid of this Vulnerary and give you a Javelin. Gotta get everyone kitted out properly. I don't want to have people die because they didn't have the right stuff. So Angelic Robe, Dragon Shield. Let's just look at who we got deployed. Angelic Robe. It's good, like, get out of jail free, as well as, well, Nessie could use it. I think Nessie should get one of those, just because of how well they performed. This is their second MVP in a row. I'm going to give them the Angelic Robe. And then for defense, let's look. So Lalalicious is really lacking in defense. I want to give it to Lalalicious. Is there a game over condition? But I could also give it to Michaela, because Michaela's flying south. And it would guarantee that she doesn't die. But she has such good defense growth. I just haven't been able to get her kills, and like I've just been using her as an aura boost. Let's see. Michaela already got 1 stat booster. Man. Why is this so difficult? I'm just gonna give it to Lalalicious. If Lalalicious had more defense, then it wouldn't need to. I want there to be no chance of a game over because of Lalalicious getting killed. That's what I really want. Alright, so chapter 10. This is what I'm talking about. That archer gets there in 1, 2, 3 turns. So we gotta try to just book it. I think I'm gonna give the barrier to Rudius. Have him equip a javelin. Mini boss Atlas. If I were to bench Dodger, that'd just be asking for problems right now, because I need to try to get there within 3 or 4 turns, and that's not really possible. So we'll see, because I don't want to just send people to their deaths just to make it so then I can recruit them. I do need you within reach for the whatchamacallit, but I need you out of reach of the mages. Javelin weighs you down quite a bit. If I have him there, they're probably all gonna go for him. Except for the mage. So it all just depends on turn order, what they go for. Except for Rudius stand. Yeah, you can stand there, that's fine. Have Nessa stand next to you. And then let's move Barak up here. We need to get him as close as possible. Let's get Annie out of reach of that ballista. That is for sure. Fluffy, do you want to get poked by a ballista? How strong are ballistas? Is it like the same as an iron bow? As if so, that'd just be them wasting their shot. Which I'm fine with. Well, Vicious, you should lead the army from the front. Michaela, if I have you go there, Mage would get you. And potentially Axe Dude. So let's have you go right here. Also, the aura boosting. It's just such a good skill. My plan to get rid of Klimt has yielded some unexpected fruit. The head of Frelia's Prince Bramble will make a fine gift to Grotto. Lord Pablo, Prince Bramble and his men have taken refuge in a mountain stronghold. Do we have your permission to finish them off? Yes. Flesh out the prince. Cut him down. We'll find Klimt later and roast his old bones as well. Skip. Gotta get him to promo. See if that tier 3 works. Should give him extra movement, maybe? I can't remember how I have it set up. I just know I mimicked the promo gains in the class from the female version of the recruit. Level 11. 1 away from strength cap. I guess Dodger's build is really just showing off that the strongest skill, the strongest stat is speed. I've heard that before. I don't know if I believe that. I kind of like builds like Fluffy. Wow. Ollie, are you in trouble? If so, that means we can't get the Marissa replacement. Should I put her on the other fort? So this chapter, Fusion got booed off stage. By me. Gotta make room for Fluffy. Thank goodness. It's not goodness. What you doing? Okay. Let's status update. Archer has not moved. Great. Swords person's right there. Sword. Okay. You have 30 HP. That's not what I meant. Yeah. You have 30 HP. Get rid of this mage. I don't think I need to fly Michaela down right away. I think she'll be fine. Helping with these people. Just forward progress is necessary. So I gotta clear my way through them. Which Barak could definitely help me with if he had pass. Which he does. So does Ziana. But Ziana is slow turtle. Let's move Michaela to a more optimal position. If I put her there, who can get her? Just this mage. Sure, let's pick on him. You hold your sword funny. That really shows him. 99% hit. Brock just really was feeling cold. It must be cold in the mountains. Awesome. Let's... So Nessie has 35 HP? Oh, that's right, I gave her the thing. She didn't... I guess she did. She didn't really need it. I probably should have gave it to Tiny the Mighty. Rubius. Love it if you could assist me with this, so that you do 11. Can he not kill? No, he'll just kill. So I need someone else to be in his spot. Let's just stand here and poke this guy a little bit more aggressively. I have a B rank? Sweet. Annie or Ziana. Ziana has all of my horses. Gotta hold on. This guy's right here. I'll just check. 8 versus 12 or 9. Either way, Annie should be the one doing it. So let's move Helena forward. I think Helena will be fine because they have live to serve. As long as I kill that mercenary, she'll be fine. Magic isn't really her concern. Opens it up for this axe dude. You wouldn't die. It would be just a flesh wound. A pretty big flesh wound. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. My Nessie could have just killed him. Ooh, awkward. Yeah, let's have Nessie do it. Let's have you go up here. Gotta go for the guarantee. That's pretty close. How much damage does Rudius do? He'd kill if I do 12 damage. Which has to be the flux. Otherwise, Helena is in trouble. Poke. Come on, Fluffy, hurry up. I'm gonna have Fluffy go this way. He's not going south, don't worry. I'm not gonna make him walk that far. I'm not that evil. I'm only a little evil, not that evil. So 13 damage versus... You take 1. Heal up Ziana a bit. So I should probably put you as far forward as I can. We need to get the people. And you are the people recruiter. Oh no! Oh wow. That is one gutsy move, Hallie. One gutsy move. Is anyone gonna help you? Ah. Oh my goodness. What? I thought I must have messed up the AI. I was thinking Holly would stay inside the castle, and then Bramble would stay there. And... who are you? The manager. So this was submitted by the Catfather. They're nicknamed for their habit of moving others to better spots. And they have their dancer. They have Gridmaster, Dance, Reposition, Define a Void from their class, Shade, and Swap. So they'd just be moving people around and running all over the map. I don't think we'll be able to get them. Does anyone know if Garrick dies if you get Marissa? I have never had that scenario happen before. That's not great. Yeah, if you know, please let me know, because I don't think I can do anything. I'm not running this in FE Builder. This is just I'm loading it in my totally legitimate emulator, and then, but I can't move them that fast. I don't think I could get there in time. Like if I go all the way over here, just go straight ahead, they're still gonna go for Holly. Who wouldn't? She has 3 defense. Abandon everyone. Now is the time. I don't think I was dilly-dallying. I could have been. There you go, Ziana. So the question, should I add green units to the Fallen tracker over there? He has a crit killer axe. If I can get Fluffy into a spot where they go for Fluffy, that would be ideal. I'm going to send Dodger and Helena that way, maybe. Provoke them this way if I send Helena that way, but it's too late. It's too late. This is like Deathbed Repentance, that kind of stuff. It's frustrating. Frustrating. So, can you just kill this guy? You could. You totally could. Your odds of doing it are way better, like, right here. 0% chance of death. Hey Dragon King, good to see you here. In his talk with Tana or Eirika, that's true. I'm talking about for Marissa. Let's say Garrick dies, which it's not looking good for her. She's got to dodge quite a bit. If Garrick dies, can I get Marissa, or is Marissa just gone? Let's say I leave Marissa alive and focus on everyone else. Good job, Fluffy. Haven't seen you for a while. Let's go onward. You go this way. It's a bad idea. Bad idea. Gotta go around. Only one more use of barrier. So my Tana is footlocked. This is the Tana replacement, Tiny the Mighty, as well as Lalicious. I'm trying, but I gotta talk with Bramble first. I can't talk with Garrick or Holly. So if Garrick dies, Marissa will not be recruited by anyone else. Got it. Got it. Well, let's hope for a miracle or something. Goodbye, Slim Lance. You had a stylish finish. %. I mean 88%. So Holly was chat room's unit, and they made their pallets. Ah, how rude. I'll fix the AI before I release this, if I were to release this to you guys. So we won't be able to see the Marissa replacement manager. We might also see Supremacy die if I don't get there in time. I gotta really book it. This is the turn. The turn. Come on, Lalicious. I need a miracle. Nope. Can't do it. I could stand here, give 10. I don't know if that gives my allies 10 hit and avoid. One shot from that archer, and there goes Supremacy. Wait. Keep in for this chapter. If Garrick dies, Tethys will leave and not join the party. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. So Supremacy is not joining anyways. Well, that sucks. And that is a pretty strong archer. I could come down here for them to try to hit someone else, but no one has provoke, so if I were to be here, I would want... Ah, here we go. So somehow I need to carry, or someone needs to carry Fluffy and drop him off right here. Or just like ignore everyone, because it's only, what turn is it? It's only turn 4. That just really stinks. I'm gonna add them when it's not my turn. I'm gonna add Holly to the Fallen. So we have these sellswords approaching, as well as the mercenaries. Well, I guess they're all sellswords. The Myrmidons, the mercenaries, and these brigands. The archer's not really moving. So my plan is, you have a job. Does anyone have Armor Slayer? No. Here you go, Fluffy. Can you take care of them, please? And let's just back up. I could send you down. It'd probably be helpful if you were to stand there. At least within support range. Man. Send you here. Can you climb the mountain? Nope. Poppington. Annie Ziana. Michaela, let's move you this way. Yep, not my turn. Well, at least we get to see Supremacy's combat animations. Good job, Helena. We're gonna have Annie come over here, spook this dude, to show off her light animations. More strength. Look at that. She is one strong mage. 15% growth. Ziana, if you'd be so kind. They can actually hurt Fluffy. Not much, but they can hurt him. 6. So if I have him stand there, 6, 12, 18, and then zeros. Oh. Whatever. I don't need him in there with that, so what I can do is I can just have Nessie stand, right? Yeah, Nessie is really tanky. You stand there. Give Dodger a little break. One more level and then he caps. That's my prediction. Give you a Javelin. And X, okay. You can stay there for that archer to just pick on you. Michaela. I don't remember, but thank you, Dragon King, for looking that up for me. Or providing me with that information. It's helpful. Why attack from one range? What is Bramble doing? Is he just hiding? I should probably change his AI so he's a little bit more aggressive, because that's a big reason why Holly died. Bramble's in here hiding, like, don't touch me. Yep, you stay there. You stay there for moral support. We might need a healer down there, because Helena is just standing there. Fluffy, I could move him up over a little bit. If I do, they'll go for Fluffy anyways. 8, 16, 24. I'll keep him here. It's safer. Hey, you're up. You're getting paid a whole lot more than us common soldiers. I hear you. Where do I start killing? That way, the Freilian troops. Don't point that blade in our direction. What blade? She just dances. Unless it's part of her outfit, or part of her routine. Who knows? Oh, there's Munchie. I don't know if you can see him. Ta-da! Good dodge. Nice, Fluffy. Nice. Must not have liked being benched. Thank you, Helena. You save lives. Good stuff. Could Barak have died if all these attacks hit? I was just feeling brazen, I guess, when I did that. He totally cleared everyone out, though. Let's get Bramble. Yep, that's me. Nope, don't do it. Oh, I can talk to Supremacy. Okay, let's see. So Bramble. Reinforcements. Alright, so Supremacy was submitted by Mini-Boss Atlas. And they have 100% in strength and HP. Everything else, maybe, but they're definitely HP and strength. And they have seal attack and seal defense. So they're gonna grow. They're gonna cap their strength. They'll be pretty close for capping their HP. This is Bramble. Bramble has good growth in strength, defense, resistance, HP, skill, and speed. They're just good growths. They invested heavily in the growths. Okay, here we go. So there's definitely no way I can recruit that unit. Definitely no way. I could come over here, try to give Michaela a kill. Is there any way I can set that up to get rid of this nuisance? I don't think so. So Barak's gonna do it. But that doesn't mean that Supremacy's gonna stay with us. I'm hoping so, because we were able to like talk to him at least. So maybe they'll like us. Maybe they won't. Bobbington, you come down here. So the rest of the group's gonna come up here. I need to seize the gate, so Aloysius has to go around. Hey, what happened? So, chat room, good to see you here. So Holly, how do I explain it? Let's see. It happened before they got recruited. They were out here, and they attacked a group of 3 soldiers by themselves. And they didn't dodge. It was like 80% to hit each time for the opponent. So it's just rough. I think I need to change the CMU like joining stats for units after like chapter 8. Just because like it's really hard to get people rolling when they start. Like Tiny the Mighty doesn't have really, they're growing, but it's just not easy. Yes, I did. I totally did, and that it just sucks. There's no other way to say it, but Holly went out in a blaze of glory, trying to solo 3 soldiers. Bramble was in this fort, hiding up against this wall. So Bramble didn't go out to finish the last one. Supremacy also didn't. So it's just some AI bugs that I gotta fix before I share this with anyone else. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to move out and try to get kills or something. So let's hit with Ziana, and then Tiny the Mighty's going to use their hand axe on this bandit. With the crit, nice. So Holly did sneak in 2 combats though. I mean 3 before they died. So there's a little bit of them, not as much as I was hoping. Definitely was trying to get here as fast as possible. It was turn 4 that they died. Like the end of turn 3 for the enemy phase, and then turn 4 started and they were already dead. So I don't really know how much faster I could go. I'm sure there's ways to do it. There's gotta be. So plan is move over here, because I don't need to stand there to keep Supremacy safe. I'm going to heal Fluffy. Fluffy's going to go somewhere where he can get attacked from all 4 sides. And then... Oh no, you broke your stick. I'm gonna use Nessie to kill this one. Now that's unfortunate too. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Here we go. I think I'm gonna... We'll see. If I fail on this run and I have to rerun from the beginning, I'm gonna have to... I think I want to throw in where units get an additional stat point per level so that they join in. So if you join in chapter... What chapter are we on? Chapter 10. You get whatever your base SP is plus 10. So there would have been 10 extra stats to distribute. I don't know if that's going to be like too strong. That's just like what I'm initially thinking. I guess I can only have slots for 3 attacks. Strength and resistance. Nice. HP. Forgot to check. Anyone have a hammer or a heavy spear? No hammers or heavy spears. Let's keep Annie safe. And then there's an archer down here, but let's pull Supremacy out. I think they should just use that goddess icon, but if they go and they go somewhere else, I don't want them to. So I'm going to give that, and let's take this, and then we'll go right here. Fluffy's doing his thing. So there's the sword and the bow that can still get him. Sword. 3, okay. Does he double? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Thankfully he did not crit. Yeah, that's a little bit of a clencher. Forgot about you. But Fluffy didn't. Bond. So we won't be able to see Manager this run either. I'm not going to put Manager on the death board because I'm going to just let them run free. They can escape. They're not going to attack me. They do no damage. So what's the point of killing them? Do you have a ranged weapon? Nope. And Ziona has lock touch, so I could open that door. Nice. I gotta run to use the restroom. I'll be right back. One minute. Hello, I'm back. So from Dragon King, don't forget that Ziana also has a steel bow in her inventory, which you can check with the forecast to see which bow has better damage or accuracy. Good call, good call. Current plan. Let's give this as much XP as possible to Supremacy. I'm curious how the build goes. And Barak would just kill him, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm going to send Michaela back to the front. Her aura boost is nice. And then I also have to send Lala. Well, I should have had her save Lala-licious and then transport him. Whoops. That's fine. Stay down here with Boppington, please. Bramble's gonna come out and do some stuff. Annie. So close, so close. Let's, yeah, I'll still do it. It's fine. Going for the guaranteed XP. Have you come over here, pick up that kill. So I need Helena come here and mend him up. Oh, Callie's down here too. Rudius. Steel Lance. That's okay. Not too worried. I do need to open that door up though. So who got? Nobody's gotten the store key. Let's have Nessie go. Well, if I open that door, this guy's gonna come out. But he has a Lance Reverse, so definitely not a worry for Nessie. Cover up that lady. Good stuff. Good stuff. With the door key. Dodger. You don't even need to be put in danger. It's okay. Sick. Let's just keep Fluffy here with this, and then swap out the item for Dodger to boost his avoid again. Look at all them bandits. That's a 6% chance to crit. I didn't check. Well, I don't think I have a restore staff, so good thing all those people are there. She's really sleepy, I guess, on the job. Let's get rid of that soldier. Boppington can get rid of this guy. Thunder for the win. Has anyone had a chance to check out the data dashboard? The data about how the army's doing on average, like the memorial section. Wait, how come you're not? Didn't you fall asleep? Or was that a miss? What's going on? Maybe sleep is bugged? You are immune to sleeping. That's weird. So let's see Bramble in action. Not great, but they're going to do the same thing to Bramble unless I give him a bow or swap out his weapon. I definitely don't want anyone standing on this. What? Oh no, never mind. Okay. That's a weird visual bug. It's not true. I can't use the ballista, but I wish. With an axe? That'd be crazy. If I go down bottom, I can't kill this archer. Or can I? No, I can't. So let's not and say we did. How about you stand here, use something less, maybe? I would love your vulnerary, please. Dodger's capped. It's time for the promo. As we open up the door for this dude. Could have him stand here. Because I think he has Lance Reaver, so I don't want him. I want Tiny the Mighty. And I definitely don't want he's standing there with Annie. That's like the worst idea. That one has a little bit of crit, maybe. And he's done crazy things like it before. Here we go. Now we can see how much damage they do. So it's a little stronger than an iron bow. Not crazy strong, but just a wee bit stronger. I'm gonna have Fluffy stand here and look pretty. And then I'm gonna have Dodger promote. Here we go. Moment of truth. So Super Recruit or Paladin? Super Recruit it is. As says Mini Boss Atlas. Getting some HP, another skill. 2 skill, 4 defense, 3 resistance. That is what he is. But he is speed. That is for sure. And since he promoted, he can only use 1 weapon, so he has the crit boost. So we'll start seeing that a little bit more. Not a ton more, but a little bit. To go here, it's not great. Licious, I need you up here. Rudius. There's a lot of swords. I don't think I need to worry. That's free XP. I'm surprised no one else has submitted a dancer, honestly. I could just have dancers and that'd be like a really interesting way to try to play. Well, good thing you dodged Tiny the Mighty. That was not great. Speaking of, is he gonna get shot down? We got axes for swords. What? No! Barack. Dude. Come on. Oh, vantage. Okay. Way to hold in there. For a great level up for you. Nice. If it hits again and they don't fall asleep, I'm gonna, after the stream, I'm gonna go in and make sure that sleep it works. I haven't tested it, I just didn't think about it. I assumed it worked. I was using a base ROM, so. Supremacy. There are no Falconites, okay. Supremacy could come here. Well, forgot I'm keeping him alive. That boosts my hit quite a bit, but makes her a little at risk. Yeah, that was a close call for both of them. They could have gone Bramble or Barack. It's the bees, the bee boys with the bee girl. And it was kind of close for Tiny the Mighty too. That was 3 potential deaths, 1 turn. Not my finest moment. So Dodger has 6 move now. Look at how fast they are. If I move Fluffy here, they'd go for Fluffy regardless, even though Annie's the one that's picking on him. But just in case, let's heal you up. I could turn off animations for staffs. Would anyone be opposed to that? It would speed up the game a little bit. I'm just not going to attack. It's better, safer. 10 or 13. If I do, where's Helena? Okay. Level 8, level 7, but not close to leveling up. Let's have Ziana do this. Phew! That is not great odds. I forgot you have a Lance Reaver. You tried. You tried. You are shooting through this wall. So they're gonna shoot Fluffy. 1 shot. Only 1 shot on Fluffy. How high is your hit chance? 100%. I think you deserve it. Nice. Lance Reaver is always good. Do you have a killing edge? No, you don't. So let's put Rudius right here. Iron Light. Dodger, you're here to support. Okay, so how do I do this? 2 hurt. 612. You have no elixir. You have an elixir. Is there a way to get rid of this man without dying? Boppington. Potentially. It'd be, if I had given Bramble a bow, it'd be guaranteed, because they can use bows and axes. But maybe I just heal you up, and then I give it a try. Because he did get crit. That's like pretty bad odds of that happening again. So let's just run away. You'll never catch me. Yoink. Bramble has better odds of attacking and hitting him on his turn, because I think it boosts his hit by 40. But just in case, I'm not going to attack first. No way. Just get the kill there. She's not really close to promoting. Well, she could promote if I wanted to, but she hasn't capped any skills yet, any stats. So I see that as nope. I'm gonna wait. What is it, Manji? Maybe I should move the tower a little bit so then you can see my guests when they come. Good job, Fluffy. Doing what you do best. Being a temptation. Nice. So sweepy. Okay, so it hit. That was a hit. There was no dodge, no miss. Not sleeping. It's definitely broken. It's not safe. There we go. Strength and speed, HP. How come nobody spawned in over here? That's so weird. Maybe I didn't move far enough? Maybe the turn count is so low? I don't know. It feels like I've been on this map forever. Can you heal? Yes, but no at the same time. Let's equip this. Let's heal up. Wrong button. Heal up Supremacy that little bit. Let's not drag this out. Let's just finish her up. I could have swore there were supposed to be cavalry reinforcements from the south. Magic skill speed resistance. Let's have you stand here, Ziana. Ooh, let's do it. Hope for the best. Shoot for the fences. Tiny the Mighty. Let us heal you. Anyone have anything exciting going on? There we go. Well, that was poor planning on my part. I could have put Michaela one space closer. That would have fixed it. Let's put you 2 spaces closer. I know that the Ballista's here, but so is Fluffy. They can't take their eyes off him. He's too gorgeous. Rudius, you could go here with the Axe Reaver. Speed luck resistance. What's that luck growth percent? He has a luck. He is lucky now. 20%? Just in case they do spawn in, I'm gonna try, because I want, as much as I don't want to just be grinding, I might as well. Not likely, but you should try, Fluffy. It doesn't hurt to try. Hopefully. All these villages don't really help me, all these houses, so I'm not going to visit them. Here we are. Can't seize the keep without him. So I'm definitely going to do chapter 11. Even though it's longer stream than normal, I'm just going to do it. I'm committed. I have an energy drink of sorts. It's just a kickstart, but still. You dare body block me? What turn is it? It's turn 11. Another case of the let's move you closer. Wait, Fluffy's not there. Fluffy's not there. As much as I'd love to, I'm not taking that chance. Without Fluffy, she would get shot dead. Ziana? Michaela. Ziana's lower level. Let's just give it to her. I do have an arena here. Does anyone want their unit to be put into the arena? If so, which one of your units do you want in the arena? I'll put them through once, twice maybe. Roger. Let's just get rid of this guy so Fluffy, or at least try to, so Fluffy can. This is gonna really tank my dodge. My. Oh. What? I thought it was gonna tank his accuracy, but man. Who needs skill when you got luck? So if I put them both here, who are they going to go for? Fluffy or Helena? Level up. Woo! Now you can promote. So Rudius level 11. Do. What's up, Rudius here? Well, the arena gives you some avoid, so you're gonna booty block it. That's right, everyone is danger. I've never seen those ballistas move, by the way. I'm sure they can, but I just haven't seen it. Just stay at where you are, Michaela. Let's run over here. See if I can trigger him. How dare you block me? I need to get to a fort. I do not want to eliminate you. Sword person. Lance. Does not double, which means Rudius's speed is finally fast enough. Good dodge for Ziana. Good dodge for Fluffy. Not necessary, but style is always appreciated. Nothing. Nothing. What you doing? Maybe I'm in the wrong quadrant? I'm not going to kill you. I just want to poke. Show off your palette. Maybe put you into heal AI so you get out of my way. Fluffy can walk up here. Can't steal from you. I don't have a thief. Sad days. But I can just walk right past you. Who dat? I don't know. You can't, but you're blocking that. Could have Fluffy go in the arena. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe Nessie? Alicat, what do you think? I send Nessie into the arena, win some money, maybe get an XP, get some XP. I worry about sending Dodger in. Just like if they get a sword person or a bow, they're toast. This ballista is out of arrows. Run! Run! Hammer him. There we go. Strength, magic, luck, defense. Nice. Oh, you would. Best. Let's check out the boss. This is Pablo. He's a great knight. He has a sword reaver, as well as a hand axe with a master seal. He has a lot of strength, a lot of speed, a lot of defense, as well as keep up, Kanto, outdoor fighter, and defiant defense. Set that up with Tiny the Mighty and do okay. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. How? He is fast. Who could even deal with him? So he's got a sword reaver. So I need a lance. Rudius. Yep, Rudius it is. Still have 2 shots. Tiny the Mighty can get it in 2 turns. Rudius, up. You. Up. Up. Everyone advance. Onward to victory. Do I send Annie into the arena? You do good against mages, but I don't know about the others. Will Ballalicious do okay? Nope, absolutely not. Regroup. I think I'm just gonna put Barak with everyone else. And X for the win. Got a longbow, sweet. Let's send that off to someone else. Put you... You do no damage. What? Steel Lance is not the way. Iron Lance to do 1 damage. 1 damage. I might be here a while. And that's only if he doesn't put out his other thing. I'm gonna bring Dodger up. I think Dodger can take this guy on. He also has a lance. And he is my promoted unit on this map, I believe, other than Poppington. Let's see. If I were to trade... Sorry. If I were to trade... proper person. I'll have to try it out next turn. I don't think Annie will do any damage. Let's put you up here. I think you would survive a hand axe. You're fast enough. Yeah, you'd be fine with a hand axe. I don't know if you'd do any damage. Maybe. Pablo is not going down easy. That's for sure. Pablo's got the gate. It would be nice if I had a physic or extra staves to consider. Unfortunate. And I was correct. That damage just went away. Stinky. Okay, let's back... Well, you have a hammer. Let's back you up. Not great. It's an option. That's okay. Not great. But they're not going to hit Dodger. Especially if I get Helena closer. Just gotta finagle it. No damage. What you even doing up there? Everyone back it up, back it up. I want to send Tiny the Mighty into the arena. Alley Cat, are you opposed? What are my bonuses? 20 hit and avoid? 20. Yeah, let's... okay. I'm gonna put you down here. We're going in. No. Since I'd hope for less than 800. Unless I hear from Alley Cat. You missed it. So I'm going to send Tiny the Mighty into the arena, unless you're opposed. There's a chance of death. You don't know who you're facing. I'll let you think about it. Let's move you out the way. Gotta get... Well, you might as well stand here, because no one else can really do stuff. Let's get Dodger in your space. Nessie. %7 chance of death. Now that is reduced. Not sure how much because they have B support, but yeah, I'm gonna put Tiny the Mighty in. How good are the odds? It depends on the gold value. So right here, 890, the higher the gold value, the harder the opponent. There we go. Like a fire mage, that's not good for Tiny. Oh, I mean easy peasy. Look at that. Style in them. They would have survived. It just depended on if they got doubled or not. And they would have had to hit twice. I think that's the only one I'll do for Tiny, just because, like, seeing that... Yep, seeing that and nothing else. Let's be with everyone else. I don't know how quick this is going to be with getting rid of Pablo. I will try my best, but I don't know how quick this is going to be. So 6% hit, 8% hit. But this one gets the kill faster. No, this one does. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand there. And... well, if I have to heal with Helena, I can. Come on, Dodger. It's not in your favor. They're on a throne. They're gloating. Throw Nessie into the arena. Especially if Rudius was nearby. I think this will be good. For 650? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 650. They got nothing. Skill. Covering your weakness. Money. Nothing to do down here, right? Yep, nothing to do. Ooh, you switched? Cool. Fell in right for my trap. Good job, Dodger. Bird. No, I cannot die when there is such wealth to be had. Retreat, mercenaries, to me! It's true, Alley Cat. At least there was a level. But, like, honestly, skill is probably Nessie's weakness right now. Other than that, she has great defense, great resistance, great speed, strength, and HP. So, I don't see anything. There's nothing else going down. I think the square I'm supposed to step in is right here. That's supposed to summon the reinforcements, and I didn't. So, no reinforcements. And that's okay. Let's go on, clear the chapter. Falter. Awesome. So let's throw up some MVPs. Teeny with the level? Yeah. Crowd favorites, crowd favorites. Let's go with MVP. I am not tracking kills and stuff, so not while I'm live. I'll watch it later and track all that stuff, but who... Let's see. We have Brock. We have... Fluffy. We have... Poppington. We have... Dodger. Who, without, would have made that chapter... That boss would have taken forever. But... I digress. The Care... Excuse me. The Care Pillin... I don't know how to say this right now. The range. According to even, a little-known passage to Johanna lies there, hidden within its cracked red bedrock and knife-edged peaks. To avoid Carcino in combat, Lalicious' troops take the mountain path. They begin climbing higher and higher towards Carapelon. Unbeknownst to the group, hordes of dark creatures now roam the peaks. Almost there. Ah, monsters! What spacious chambers? Let's see. Oh, you are so right. You're so right. I couldn't... Did I give her anything? Because, like, Garrick died. I mean... Holly died. So, did I give her anything other than XP, which was wasted? This is a fantastic learning opportunity that I should have known about. I just should have known. Alright, let's close that poll. Looks like 50-50 Fluffy Dodger. What to do in a tie? I guess they can share the crown. Fluff. Dodger? I don't know. Can't ship them. Fluff Dodge. There we go. Doesn't quite fit, but you know, they're there. There are 3 chests here. Let's check. Yep, 1, 2, and 3. So I guess since we're here, let's check out the Archella. The Archella was submitted by Mini Boss Atlas. She's a ninja or something, she won't say. So she's a thief with crit boost, Tantivity. Tantivy is just the thief skill, replacing whatever they had for their base skill. I think it was like something weird. And then there's Charisma and Steel, as well as Neil. So this is Neil. Neil's an energetic knight tasked with guarding La Archella, prone to dramatic mood swings. They're a mage knight. They have Enrage, as well as Defiant skill. And these are their starting stats. So looking at them, I'm going to want to get down there fast. Super fast. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to gear my team up just for that purpose. I'm going to unequip everyone. Except Fluffy and Dodger, because they shared the throne. So let's see. Fast. Fast. Fusion. Okay. And walk through enemies. Skip them out. Elixir. I did jack the elixir from her, but I think I gave her stuff. I wonder if the things I gave her got put back in the inventory, or if she typed the goddess icon. There's the goddess icon. So we got that. You cannot use that. You cannot promote again. So sorry, sir. Who has the Slim Lance? So Fusion. Fusion is a great candidate for that Master Seal, because he is pretty much capped in what he can gain. If I wanted someone to just like go and do things and not die, it'd give him some pretty nice stat gains. Fluffy. I don't think you need that Killer Lance, if I'm going to be honest. It doesn't really fit your style. So keeping in mind the chest, just in case, I'm going to bring Ziana. And then, let's bring out Bramble. We didn't get to see him. He's the only one that we actually got to recruit. Man. Okay. We also have Teeny the Mighty, Nessie, Helena, And let's see. How's this looking? Melee, melee, melee. We have one archer. So the last person should be someone that is ranged. Maybe Zephyr? We haven't seen Zephyr for a while. Yeah, Zephyr would grow. And he has leadership, which I do love leadership. But then there's also Boppington. Boppington has more leadership. Alright. So who do I bench? Boppington or Zephyr? That's who's going to be booed off stage, Boppington or Zephyr. Right, I'm going to throw that up there. I'm going to kite out everyone else. I'm just going to get him ready just in case. There's a lockpick. Maybe I should give the lockpick to someone. Or I bench Fusion, because I can't see anything. There are archers on this map. He would die, potentially. Fusion is the secret third choice on that boo off stage thing. If you wanted to just type it, you could. So let's get Vulnerary Dorky. You need another Iron Axe. Do I have another heal stick? No, but I have an unlock. That works. Diana. Zephyr. Here we go. You need a bow. I could sell that. I should sell that. And let's give you hand axe, maybe. Let's sell that gem. It does no good. It's burning a hole in my pocket. It gives me 10 grand. 10,000 monies. I have 4 Master Seals. That's quite a bit. I should probably use one. Right, so it's a good time to vote if you want Boppington or Zephyr to be off stage. Boppington or Zephyr. In ties, both of them get off stage. And right now it looks like it's a tie, so that'd be okay. You know, that's how it is, but go in here, check out the levels. Barack, could you benefit greatly from getting promoted? Kind of. I'd like to wait a little. Nessie. Same. Fusion has a cap stat. So let's just promote him. Flyers are always great. Wyvern Lord, Wyvern Knight. I don't have any sword units, so Wyvern Lord it is. Some skill, some defense. Can use a sword. You have Kanto again. Great. Let's see what else you got. So, Wyvern Lords have Defiant Speed. Really channeling that inner speed. Let's give you a sword. There are no knights on this map. Let's give you this javelin back. Don't think I need an axe reaver. So let's close that poll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. It's looking like Zephyr. Okay. Sorry, Zephyr. Bobbington has been voted. Let's give Bobbington back their Thunder Tome. Everyone else is good to go, I believe. Double checking really quick. Really quick. Speed, speed, speed. Yeah. Well, what am I thinking? I don't even have any vision stuff. I have torches. Don't I? Yeah, I have torches. So that group that's going to go directly south includes Barak. So let's get rid of that. Well, you need that. I was hoping that there'd be something else. I like to hold on to my elixirs. Would Fluffy benefit from promoting? I think he would, but I'm going to keep him here. I don't want to stint his growth. Okay. Let's formation it up. So I'm going to have Bramble join the group that goes south, which is going to be these three. And then maybe I send in... how many healing items? 1, 2, 3... I don't really need the torch. Not with them. They'll just be sightless. Give it to... here. You can have that. You're already glowing to everyone else. Let's have Dodger in the... well, Fluffy's going first, followed by Liam. Bobbington's going to join the right side. Maybe I have Dodger go instead of Bramble. This is fine. This is fine. Let's go. Let's do it. Here you go, Fluffy. You could go right here. Torch. We do have the benefit that Archella is a thief, so she can see way further than normal. We can see when her doom is coming, like right here. So they're coming for Neil, they have Iron Lance. Iron Lance can't really do anything about it, so why fuss? Who has the other torch? It is you. So I'm just... right, and then let's change this to be Zephyr. Okay, there we go. Nessie, come here. Get ready to go. I wonder if Tiny the Mighty and Nessie can support. Maybe I just have you use it right. It's a little bit of a waste, but not totally. It is 4 squares different. How much damage does this archer do to you? It'd only be 9 damage if they hit. That's not terrible. Oh, that's pretty good. I think you kill. Does fusion kill? No, but they have higher dodge chance. So plan is for you to be here. And we just gotta go full speed ahead. So if I have Barak go here, it's a little risky, but Larchella and Neil or Nell are in big trouble. These guys are hardy. That is one hardy creature. I think what I'll do is I'll turn staff animations off. I just gotta speed it up a little bit. I guess I don't think there's a button just for staff animations. I'd have to install a patch to do it. But I should send Lawlicious with this group, because then he could talk with her. This group is going straight for her. This group has to go around through a whole bunch of nonsense. Ziana's going to go with that group. Dodger's going to be here to provide kill support. Bobbington, you stay with this group. So next week we're going to have chapters 12, 13, and 14. There are 3 recruit possibilities during those chapters. No, well, I mean, those are 3 chapters of recruits. I'll look to see who it is. So we're going to need submissions for Sayla, Ewan, Cormag, and Renais. HP, strength, speed, defense, resistance. So I think I'll make the call on doing 3 or just 2 chapters. Well, now we can't see them, and if they die, that'd really suck, because I turned off animations. Same with Largella. Sweet, a crit. Let's fix that. It's just Helena. That's fine. That's the only one I really turned off, so. Whoop. Rock, if you'd be so kind. Thank you, thank you. Good dodge. And that was a fantastic level up for Fluffy that I totally ignored. I don't know why I did, but good stuff. Pew. So of the reels that were released, anyone have a favorite? I know there's an archer down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just play a little chicken. Rock's my front runner anyways. And Lalicious did not want to be left out at all. Not one bit. So the Iron Sword, Iron Lance. Let's go over here. Tiny. Tiny the Mighty. Tiny the Mighty's okay too. I think that's fine. Nice. That's okay. Any XP is better than none. Gotta keep moving. Must save the princess. I wish I had a physic. That would have been phenomenal. If I had a physic, I could just heal him up. Or like a warp staff or a rescue. Rescue would have been great. Dodger. Bobbington. Pop, 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 pop. No, come on, guys. Well, we got to see the crit. Because if she dies, Dolzla's not recruitable. No, you were supposed to protect her, and then you ran into a corner. I could always add in, like after this chapter, I think I'll add in an event. So then if Marcella dies, we still get Nell, because this is a CMU. Same with if Garrick dies, we still get mental blank right there. Supremacy. Silence. Ah. Largella. You did not get very far. But you had such a cool stuff. The sadness. Okay. So now we can't get Nell, but I'm gonna make it so we get Nell anyways. And I'm gonna bring Supremacy back too, cause that's lame. I know it makes sense story-wise for like the main line, but maybe, you know, Nell wants vengeance. Or Supremacy wants vengeance. We're missing all those, like, revenge plots. So this whole thing of splitting the army is now pointless. Mildly irritated. Oh, hello. What are you up to? This is the this is the boss of the chapter. They got randomized into a sniper, and they have Ignis, crit boost, and a lot of stats. So let's see. Fluffy, onward. If I just want the characters, I can replace them for units I don't have submissions for. That's true, mini-boss. That's true. But I'm trying to think, like, long-term, does it make sense for that? It's already a CMU, so, like, the characters are different. They have different, what's it called, motives. Neil still is the protector, but if he's prone to rage or dramatic mood swings, I think I would interpret that as he would want to seek vengeance. This is just me extrapolating. Let's have you stand here. Next best tank. Best dodge tank. Walk that off. You want to wear a shirt that says I love Fluffy? Like your character? Or you personally? I think it's hilarious, you should. The Rotten Claw of Doom. Okay, Brock. I think I put you in a really bad spot. You're gonna want to start dodging, please. I need merch. Well, would the shirt just say I love Fluffy, or would it have his face on it? Because I do have a friend that is... I have many friends that are super artistically challenged. I mean, not challenged, artistically blessed. Artistically blessed, so... I am not... I'm okay, but like... I'm also lazy. Good hit, Neil. Yeah, that's just a tough spot for you guys. I guess if I were to adjust it for the next time around, where I boost everyone's stats, I think that'd be the better solution rather than cheesing it and making it so then even if their like tied character dies, they still join. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe we should vote on that. Anyone who's here, put in your input, and then well, yeah, I'll just put it in here. Good job, Rock. Oh, thank goodness, Brock. Thank goodness, Brock. That was a Doom. But you handled it well. Handled it very well. I think I should give you a Master Seal. And we'll keep you going. Thoughts on updating SP pool for later army joiners? It is mighty. There we go. So I put that in. Please vote. I think that, in my opinion, it'd make the game easier. It'd make it less of a challenge, but also we're pretty much restricted to everyone we get before Chapter 9 otherwise. Or like the ones that just join in our army. Because trying to get here to save them, it's only turn 4. I already defeated the boss. So, like, I'm rushing. I'm trying. It's just not possible. It's frustrating. Good job, Tiny. The Mighty is like a title. I could have Tiny be the name and then... or Tiny TM for Tiny the Mighty. Not trademark, but the Mighty. Here we go, Nessie. Cow. Let's heal you up just a wee bit. Top you off. I think there are Mogals in the room. Moguls. I don't have holy water, do I? I do have a barrier, so let's move you so Bobbington can make sure you don't go down if we encounter one of those. Oh, you have 6 resistance? That's pretty good. Goodbye, barrier. You were nice. Can we support him? This guy's doing all the hard work. Who dis? Callie. Well, I do have the possibility. I should tell them what I did to Callie today? I don't know. It ruined my street credit. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Or squeakers. I need that elixir that I gave you, that I thought I wouldn't need. Wow, look at all these elixirs. I also would like a different axe, please. And I would like to... No, let's just do that. Yeah. Normally I can groom her just fine. It's just today it didn't work. It's an injustice what I did to Callie. I attempted to groom her and help her with her greasiness. And in that attempt, my shaver did not do a great job. She is so greasy it gummed up my shaver. My buzzer. Clippers, that's what they're called. Okay. We took the long way. Boop. I guess if they're ready to go for someone, I'd rather they go for him. Can't really see, so I'm just going blind. I mean, in the game, I can see right now. I have my contacts in. Fluffy. Wow. Alright, I'm going to close the poll if you haven't had it. I'm going to close the poll in a minute. If you haven't had a chance to vote, please do so. Because this is going to impact everyone maybe joining after Chapter 9. I don't know. The next poll is going to be like, what chapter do we start it at? Because this is a pretty significant change. I don't think it's going to... It's going to impact a lot of things. Well, I shaved her back. It's just the patch near her tailbone is pretty much gone. Like it got caught and then it just gummed it. Definitely not bitter about it, are you, Alley Cat? Definitely not bitter. Okay, let's close that poll. A 100%. Yes. So updating it for later army joiners. Got it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that change. If you made a submission for a unit that's after chapter... I don't know. One that hasn't been picked yet. I'm going to make the change probably tomorrow. We're going to wait to accept submissions. Going to close that on Thursday at midnight. Maybe close it Thursday at 7 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Central, just because then that gives me some time to work on it. Callie is, for being so upset about it, she's right here. She's right here. Like, you see? Nothing. It's just a little ugly looking right here. That's it. She's just right by my feet. She has no hard feelings. Callie does not care. He knows that it was not on purpose. Do I wait? I don't think so. I think I have him. I think it'll be fine. I can wait. Going in the dark is pretty spooky. It's just, I just don't know what's there. You have a sword, slim sword, with a chest key. Here we go, Sayana. I should probably drink this. $15, $14. I think I'm gonna have Dodger take care of one of them. Make my life easier. So what I could do is I could also just make it so that this wall is breakable. If this wall is breakable, I could still save Largella and Neil turn 3 maybe, and then wouldn't have to adjust all the stats. But we already voted on it, so that's the way it is. They will be stronger. That is for sure. As much as I'd love to throw Tiny the Mighty up there, I think it's just too dangerous. Even for Nessie. Provoke. For the provoke. Forgot. Here we go. Let's have you go right here. And let's torch it up again. No more surprises. I gotta cover up Helena on both sides. And let's hope that they don't go for anyone else. Nice. You got S rank and staves already? Nice. What? Is there some banditry going on? Good dodge. Is that Death Goyle? Thank you, Fluffy. Oh, there it is. That's the Death Coil. Let's look at him. 38 HP, 27 hit. 27 attack, 97 hit, 21 crit. That's bad. This is bad. But I could shoot him, couldn't I? I could shoot him. 23 damage. And then what? Shoot, and then what? Go, Fluffy, go. Well, I didn't want you there, sir. I guess you can't end your turn on someone. Even if you were just testing it out. I was just sampling the water, you know? Oh, he is on someone! That is awkward. Where'd you go, Barack? There's an iron sword right there. I don't want him within... I don't want fusion within reach of this guy, so maybe what I do is I back up and I use my javelin to get rid of this guy. That death coil has to go. This is a loss. Someone gets hit by him, they're dead. They're just dead. So let's see. That is decent. You can't even do enough damage. Bruh. How do you do in Mortal Kombat? Could be worse. No, I want to talk with Barack. You at least have a hand axe. I should have promoted you. Come on, Bramble. You're the hero we need here. That guy cannot pass. Oh, but they can walk through me because you're... Oh, no. Okay. What do you have? That's not good. Not good at all. Let's... okay. So they can't get you. Let's see. I want the treasure. That's all I care about right now. Just give me the treasure, please. Got crit on him. Nice. Tiny the Mighty's going to be really deadly later on. Let's stand here as well. The Axe Lady's on the pillars. Fluffy. Onward. They cannot stop you with your fluffiness. Unless they have a rapier, which I do not see. Or a hammer. There are possibilities. Let's pick it. Secret book, nice. Let's just send that away. You don't need that. Those are for scrubs. Let's put you here. Poppington. I feel like I'm underutilizing Poppington now. Deadly is how I want my characters to be eventually. That's true. So I'm gonna put a new poll. I need to know how much SP to boost the people. So let's do +1 per chapter. As well as Alright, so this is the new poll, and this is gonna help me determine how our people are gonna scale up. Because it's obvious, like, people need to be scaled. They're joining, and they don't have that new unit, excited to be here stuff. It's difficult to get them going and to get them, especially if they're on the enemy team or the other team. They're not just in the team. Hello, Gargoyle. They have 12 strength. That's intense. That's intense. So, Zina, you must proceed. Nice. HP, strength, skill, speed, defense, resistance. I think Ziana might just be the staple archer. That's what it's looking like. Definitely turning out that way. So Barack, are you still standing on someone? Did they just die? I don't know what happened. No. Hopefully you're not just stomping on someone's face. You stand right here. That's not great. Hammer him. Not great. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. That's Hero. He decided, he woke up from his nap, his like 2-hour nap, and it was time to scratch. Let's stand here, throw your hand axe. There's a possibility. Just one more toss, and then you will be level 10. It was. Boop. Walking off her thing. HP strength skill. For reference, after this, I'll boot up the base ROM in FE Builder and I'll show it to everyone, and just like what the SP pool is, how bad it is really nerfing everyone. Like how much. Probably just taking into account someone that we haven't replaced yet. So maybe like Ewan or yeah, Ewan and Sayla. Just like how much it's reducing their starting joining power. You stand here. You are gonna need a new weapon. Well, hello there. Fusion. Let's give this to you. Gotta cap your speed again, you know? No more Doom Monster. Let's have you go here and take care of this archer. I think for chat room, I'm gonna have Neil still join, at least in this version. It might not be for all of them, because Fiddle already died, as well as Hallie. It was like right away too. Just terrible luck. Here we go, Bramble. Got a sword. I don't have an axe reaper. And I think it's okay. Let's figure out what's going on up here. I can't talk with you because, you know, I failed you. Ah yes, Fluffy. That is the one you should attack. I agree. Oh, hello, reinforcements. He's mad. He's upset. Take it out on him. Good job, Neil. It's kind of odd that it just went there. Wow, delicious. You cannot fly alone. It's dangerous. I don't see anyone. A rock. This is a defeat enemy map, so we just gotta find and kill everyone. And there are reinforcements that spawn in at certain time intervals. So it's already turn 9. They should all be spawned in. But if not... Oh, you have a sword. Cool. A little bit of XP. Who are you? A Toxin Lance. You cannot hit. You can't. It's very personal. But if you're within reach, maybe I just have Tiny do it. That's pretty good odds. Yeah, those are in her favor. A little bit she needed. This is going to be a great level. I can feel it. Phenomenal. Oh, hello. Alright. I'm going to make it through this player phase, and then I'm going to take a bathroom break again. And feel it. Fluffy, go investigate. You might as well break the javelin. Diana, your services are needed. I don't know where to put you. Let's just go right here. If someone were to find you, that wouldn't be great, but... Okay. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, I'm poisoned? Lalicious is poisoned? Wow, that is one healthy monster. I missed something. I definitely missed something. 13 strength, 13 luck. What is this? I don't think I messed with the classes, but maybe I did. I don't think so, because like that death coil was intense too. Let's back it up. Tiny the Mighty. Come here, please. Let's torch it. We gotta find some zombies. There's some roaming zombies that spawned in over here. And they must die. Otherwise we cannot clear the map. Aha! Let's stay here. What? I thought you had pass. Is pass not working right now? Or does it only work when you can see them? It's weird. Can't quite kill. Yeah, you can. Alright, I'm gonna close that poll. It's been up for a wee bit. Majority is for +1 per chapter they join in. Awesome. I'll go ahead and make those changes. I'm definitely gonna make it so then Neil joins as a green unit next chapter. I'm just gonna code that in if they're alive, and I'm feeling optimistic. Not like in this entombed here though. Glad you didn't have crit boost though. Strength and speed 3 +3. Wow. Wow. Already cap speed, level 2. Poison sword. Everyone is poisoning. How would you do? Let's just back you up a little. Heal. Get you in a better spot. Zombie 1. Dodge. And you broke your axe. Zombie 2. Dodge. Get him. Only 17 XP. She must be too high of a level for these monsters. Dodge number 3. Did someone open that door? I don't see anyone. Who's home? Who is it? Okay, let's kill with this. I'm thinking that if Fluffy caps any stat, I'm definitely going to promote him. It's been invaluable. If I back up, let's go here. Heal up Nessie. She doesn't need it, but Helena needs the XP. Bro. Yeah, Callie's still up here. Heartbroken. So if I'm going to promote Brock, let's go and exterminate. Try to get him that level. Try. I guess the weapon triangle does matter a little bit. He's probably just going to ignore Barak and go straight for the booty. The looty, I mean. I don't know. The loot. You stand here to protect his back. Hand axes. Great, but... Poppyton. Malicious. Dodge, dodge. Zombies, where are you? Hey, Munchie. You want to say hi? The answer is no. No, I don't. Okay, lay down. Lay down. Good boy. I'll show off your bed then. Ta-da! That's the restore I was needing. So 2 things to change. I definitely need to add in SP gains +1 every chapter. That was the winner that they join on. And then I need to fix the sleep staff. The sleep staff was not sleeping, which honestly doesn't, I think it's great, except that also means it won't work for me, so I definitely have to fix it. Tiny the Mighty is Tana, and I think Tana supports with Lawlicious, so I should probably have them next to each other more often. They also support with Edge. I don't know if Hero made an appearance this stream. This is a lance. That's a sword lance. It's easy XP. I don't think he's going to make it to the... Well, I'm not going to promote him until he hits that level, so... I could just stand here, use a bow. And then give the kills to Barak. I think it'll happen. He'll promote. You dare steal. I'm really grateful that we have a pseudo thief with the lock touch. It's been very helpful. Sadly, the one thief we could have got, which just died, exploded. So anyone who has a unit that's currently in the ROM and you join after chapter 1, I think it's going to start offset by 1 because the ones in chapter 1 they feel fine. So after there, you're going to have to boost your units. Tell me how you want to distribute the extra SP. Let's just end. This is going to impact Dodger, Helena, Ziana, Annie, Zephyr, Fiddle, Nessie, Rudius, Edge, Tiny the Mighty, Rosie, Bramble, Haley, Holly, Supremacy, Manager, Larchella, and Neil. So if your unit was mentioned, please let me know how you want the bonus SP distributed. So for Neil, you're going to get a bonus 11 SP. Same with Larchella. You're going to get 11 bonus stat points. So you have to keep in mind that for tier 1 classes, the caps are 20. And then you can also look online for the promoted caps to see what they are. Rock must have gotten a kill. So this music happens when you're on the last unit on the map. There's only one left, so I'm going to just heal, get the kill, and then call it. Well, not call it right away. I think I want to open up the ROM and show you guys that how weak the units are in comparison to their base game counterpart. The player units. 1, 1, away. I thought you died. What? Oh, that's right. They have plot armor. They can't actually die. They just can't be deployed. Skip. Ah, Mortal Kombat. Since this is like a cutscene, I didn't replace Walter or Glenn. None of that, but I probably should have. Because Walter is definitely the promoted Maldon. The treachery. Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna quit here, and then we'll boot up the ROM. Do 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 do. Let's do a display capture. Let's turn that on. All right, everything looking good. Oh, I have my audio bars down there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna look at the characters. I'm gonna show off even, for instance. That's a bad one. Let's see which ones I didn't replace. Because I was doing my Scrandom Stones, and I went through all the way up to chapter 15. So who joins after chapter 15 is... She's a Falco Knight, isn't she? Cyrene. So she joins chapter 16 or 17 or something. So she already has a starting SP pool of 13, 19, 27, 33, 41, 53, 58 total. So that's her starting SP pool. So definitely nerfing them, because right now I think Cyrene would have a starting SP pool of, let's just pull this up. Reading 18, which is not anywhere near 58. So all the units are weaker than they should be. And I think it's okay. It's a bit of a challenge, but it's fine. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Anyone want to say any final thoughts? Otherwise, it's been real fun. Good to see everyone. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me on this Saturday. Really sad to see that we have those unit deaths. We lost Hallie. We lost Hallie and we lost Larcello, which made it so then we couldn't recruit Supremacy, and now we can't recruit Neil. But because these changes are getting implemented, I'm going to make it so then Supremacy, Neil join next chapter, chapter 12. All right. With that, hope you all have a good night, and thanks for watching.